Hello, y'all. Welcome to Poetry Slam. We're back with another one, and today's phraser is Baltimore Ravens and the Chiefs.
Oh,
The Swiffer Mops, the Swiffer Mops are coming to Baltimore.
the
Travis
Swiffer.
Kelsey.
Oh my gosh, we're talking about the Swifties. I've been seeing a lot of things on the media talking to Baltimore locals saying, be nice, make sure you be nice. Um, I guess it's because Baltimore, like besides the Ravens, has a pretty bad reputation for murder and drugs. So they're kind of just saying, oh, don't do something super negative so that they say all the bad stuff about us and embarrass us, you know. But yeah.
Well, all I'm worried about is football. All I'm worried
Same.
about is the football, the Ravens destroying the Chiefs. It's going to be a shootout, but we're going to come out on top.
You think it's gonna be a
Travis
shootout?
Kel-
I think
Travis
yeah.
Travis Kelsey's gonna run to Taylor Swift, all crying because he's sad he lost. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm coming with that energy this week. Yeah, it's that energy.
Yeah. I was just thinking it would
Queens.
be a very big story if the Chiefs went from the wild card spot all the way to the Super Bowl. Many teams actually haven't worked through the playoffs like that. Like most wild card teams just don't advance that far. But I feel like people really aren't even going to acknowledge it like that because the Chiefs have been to the Super Bowl or to a championship for the past 6 years. So it's like, okay, so what? Like you finally played road games and you're finally getting to the Super Bowl, but like you always go to the championship. Like, they're not gonna get the same fire that we would get if we win.
Yeah, the Queen Swiffer mop is coming to Baltimore. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm
Why are you
excited
excited?
because we're finally going to give them their loss, a loss that they need in order to not make it to the Super Bowl.
Oh, this is gonna
Yep.
be the end of the road. Okay. I think this was a news clip that Taylor Swift, she bought a bottle of champagne for them to pop in the locker room to celebrate the victory. And how do you think the Baltimore Ravens players would react to that? Like just the fact that she
It,
brought champagne, like especially to celebrate the win.
I I think it would just motivate them even more to get that win.
Yeah, I
It's
agree
it's
because
all
athletes they take
Ravens,
that.
all Ravens.
Oh, Ravens! I love that shirt. Oh my gosh. Okay, last thing, last tidbit. Our governor is Wes Moore, and he made Purple Friday like official in Maryland. Like in school, we used to have Purple Friday. Like I wore a uniform to school, so we could come
Hmm.
out of uniform and wear purple. But now it's like an official thing. Like of the state. It's not just something fun to do. Like you have to wear purple on Fridays, or else socially you're not with the program. It's like you're not spirited.
I've seen a lot of memes on Twitter and Instagram of Taylor Swift in different areas in Baltimore. I don't think she would really
Oh
go to those areas though.
no,
But
there was one picture. I think it was photoshopped of her at Hustlers. Isn't that a gentleman's club like that? Her and Travis Kelsey went to Hustlers downtown.
uh, I don't know. I don't know. But
Let me look that up. It just
um,
sounds like that type of place. Let me look that up really quick. But that was hilarious to me. I was like, there was no way they went to Hustlers. Like, what the heck? And then she actually got mad recently because people have been making deep fakes of her and Travis Kelsey, or like, no, I think it was just of her. But yeah, just to say, Larry Flint's Hustler Club is like a strip club.
Yeah, yeah, I figured. Also, I've seen some AI Taylor Swift memes. I mean, not
Are those the deep
memes, but
fakes?
yeah. And the person
Yeah, she
who
made those.
the person who made them is getting arrested. Well, is arrested, has been arrested for them by the or
Isn't it?
whatever. I think
Is
let me look up that real quick. Go ahead.
Were they arrested because they made a deep fake of her like naked? Is that what it is? Or were they trying to make money
Yeah,
off of it?
nah, they. It's because she was naked. Um,
Yeah, and she responded to it. Taylor does not play certain things. Like, um, she sued, like she oh my gosh, I can't remember like some of the information about her. But she sued somebody for $1 to get them to stop doing something to her. My Wi-Fi is so slow, like where I am, so I can't really get anything to pop up quick. But
yeah. Yeah, he's all over CNN.
yeah. So what exactly like is going on in
and
the picture? We can't show like what is like
hold
the
up.
scenario.
And that was Be Mike's freezer. Okay. Now we can get back on topic with the the Zubar, Zubair, whatever his name is. You said what was the scenario? Yeah, she had um she was covered in the red and white paint. Yeah. But she was covered in the red and white paint, and it was uh it was just very, very wild. Let me see.
Oh, so the $1 thing, she sued DJ David Mueller for $1 for groping her.
Huh?
Yeah, this was years ago. So when it comes to like sexual assault or like sexual crimes, Taylor does not mess around. So it doesn't surprise me that she took like this guy making a deep fake of her nude like very seriously. Like people make funny pictures and memes of her all the time and she doesn't really respond to a lot of it. But
Yeah.
that she definitely responded to, and just like a flashback to her history, like she sued a man, DJ David Mueller, for sexually assaulting her. He groped her. She sued him for $1, and she sued him for the dollar to be symbolic. Um, but it was to take action against him, and you know, just like not tolerate the bad behavior,
Yeah.
and to also
Yeah.
prove that she wasn't like after like money. It was just for the point. So, did you say the scenario of this deep fake?
Yeah, she was covered in like she was covered in the Chiefs colors with paint, and it was very, very sexual in a yeah. It was
Gotcha.
weird. It was weird, but also funny. I'm not gonna lie, it was funny. But yeah, I mean, because it was funny. It was funny because I knew it was AI, and I knew it wasn't like an actual scenario. So hey, I mean, if Taylor didn't like
Yeah.
it, that's that's her. Some of us thought it was funny. Some people thought it was grotesque or whatever. I just thought it was funny because it was a deep fake, and it was known that it was a deep fake.
Some people don't know that's a deep fake, though. I mean, I know we do because we're on social media all the time. We're technologically savvy, but you also have to think about among those millions of people who saw that, like some of them are like 10 and 13-year-olds who, like, that just came up on their feed, sort of thing. Um,
Yeah,
and it was
but
on
honestly,
X, it was Instagram, it was a lot of places. I think it's
if you're 10
grotesque.
or 13 on social media, you shouldn't be 10 or 13 on social media. That's just
Oh, really? I think I was probably 11
well,
when I made my first Twitter account, and that was years ago. So the kids who are 11
yeah,
now are probably definitely on social media, and like her fan base spans like multiple generations at this point. Like you can be a millennial,
yeah,
Gen Z, Gen Alpha. So if you just like follow everything Taylor Swift on X, well, that was a Taylor Swift video as far as the AI or the algorithm was concerned.
yeah, yeah. But I don't know. Um, it was it was pictures. It wasn't no video. It was just something. Mm,
Okay, well,
I didn't feel no type of way about it, but
I didn't even
mm,
see it. I just heard about it. I mean, it's been taken down a lot of places, but like 90 to 95% of deepfake videos are non-consensual pornographic videos, and they usually target young women. So that's probably another reason why she said something targeted thing. It's not just like her.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I just mm, mm.
Okay, well, we can cut to break now. When we come back, we can do a new topic and a new poem.
Okay. We will be back in 5 minutes, y'all. 5 minutes. So be on the lookout.
You're listening
And
to
we're
Poetry
back.
Slam with Kate.
And your boy Napoleon B. Mike. My bad, K Bellz. But
Yeah, so just to continue the conversation about music artists, last night I listened to Meg Thee Stallion's new song, Hiss. Kind of goes with her song Cobra that she released a few months ago. First impression, it was definitely sound like a 90s throwback. I don't know. I feel like Meg has a unique style where she makes her voice a lot louder than the instrumental. So to me, it kind of sounds like she's trying to focus you on like this journal. Like, you know, when you write a diary entry, like it's like
mhm,
first person talking. Sometimes her raps sound like that. Like she's kind of taking you back to the 90s. People told stories
mhm.
in their raps. Like that's kind of what she does when she talks about her experiences so explicitly. But in this song, at first listen, it sounded like she's still just mad at people who are being mean, being fake, can't stand them, hard to get over. But people are not really talking about her song for this fact that she dropped the song. It's more for the fact that she has this ongoing feud with Nicki Minaj. And Nicki went on Instagram Live and responded to Meg about this song. So if anybody thought it was a conspiracy, it was a rumor that Meg's been taking digs at Nicki or that they have a feud, well, obviously, Nicki saying something about her song shows that there's something there.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm not taking any sides because I love them both. I do. I'm staying as far away from the conversation as possible. I've listened to the song a little bit, but I didn't listen to it enough to really hear anything about Nicki. Um, I've
Well,
heard I've heard stuff about what's his name, Tory Lanez. Um, that's the ongoing thing. Um, I've heard the the stuff about partisan, her ex. Yeah, but I didn't hear anything about Nicki. So,
okay, so
like I
this was
said, I'm staying as far away from this beef as possible because I love them both.
I love them both too, and it trips me out that there's even a feud. Like when I first heard that people were accusing, I thought it was an accusation, were accusing Meg of, you know, putting some sly lyrics in some of her songs about Nicki and Nicki doing the same to Meg. I was just like, y'all are some serious fans because you're really listening to every word that they say. Like
Exactly.
I know Meg has tried to call Nicki out for popping pills. She was trying to say that she drink. Well, people say Meg drinks too much, and Meg has been saying that Nicki does drugs. Essentially, I don't know, but
Yeah,
this is the
I've
lyric.
heard Nicki does that bugger sugar.
What?
Hmm.
What is
In
you
fact, I
said?
think booger sugar. You don't know what that is?
Are you talking about like up the nose boogies?
Yeah. No, like
Oh, cocaine. Oh, I guess you.
yeah.
Oh, okay, powder. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the lyric. These hoes don't be mad. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to say it. These
I,
H's.
look,
What?
you can. This is poetry slam. This is our show. We can say we don't have. We're we're not on a big platform yet, so we can say whatever we want. We
We
can
don't
say
want
whatever.
to.
Look, we're not doing any like real bad explicits, but
We're E for everybody, and that's the thing. We're E for everybody, even though we're a late night show.
okay.
For the kids who stay up late night for Adult Swim, we don't want it to be too much. So
Adult
okay.
Swim is already too much.
I mean, when I
It,
was a kid, I didn't get all those jokes, so was it really? But
I got all of them.
okay, so this is the lyric. These H's don't be mad at Megan. These H's mad at Megan's law. I guarantee y'all don't want me to start. This is the breakdown. Megan's Law is the name of a federal law in the U.S. that requires law enforcement authorities to make information available to the public regarding registered sex offenders. The law was created in a response to the death of Megan Conca, a 7-year-old girl who was R-worded and M-worded in 94 by her neighbor after he lured her into his house. So that's relevant to Nicki Minaj.
Oh, that's a dig.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a dig at her husband.
Exactly. Her husband, I think his last name is Petty, right?
Yep.
Petty, who became a registered sex offender after being convicted of attempted R word in the first degree in 95 after assaulting a 16-year-old girl named Jennifer Ho. So people were on Nicki's husband and on her for staying with him, given his charge, his probation, being fined. So that's why Nicki's mad, because she feels like this lyric isn't directed at her man. What do you think,
I
D-Line?
get it.
Was
I
Megan
get it.
or not?
She was dissing. She was. Yeah, that was a cut. That was a cut.
Okay. So Nicki went on Instagram Live to preview an unreleased single, which takes aim at the foot injuries Megan sustained after being shot by Tory Lanez in July 2020. So after Meg dropped her song, that's what Nicki did. Went on live and just started like previewing her single, talking about Meg getting shot. Is this a feud or no?
It's a feud. It's a feud.
Okay.
And
So
and speaking of feuds, I heard that Eminem took a shot at Coil Ray.
what?
Yeah.
How are those even connected?
Whoa, because listen to this. Eminem dissed her father a while back.
Who is her
You know,
father? I thought Coil Ray came up.
Benzino.
Yeah.
Benzino. Benzino? Yeah. Benzino.
You said Benzino.
Benzino, yeah.
Who? I still don't know who that person is. He's a American personality.
He's a rapper.
Oh, he's a rapper. Okay, and what song is he
Yeah.
famous? Like, what's his? Rock the Party.
I don't know his music.
Oh, Call My Name. Booty. Any question? No, that sounds familiar. Because all artists like who've been around for a while have that one big hit. Like Cassie has Me and You. That's her big thing. Like this,
Yeah. So somebody tweeted everybody focused on Nicki and Meg. Meanwhile, I'm over here crying at what Eminem said about Benzino and Coileray.
Hey,
Yep, that's Benzino. Look,
what did Eminem say about Coileray?
all right. Let me see. Let me find the
Okay, let's see if this is better than what Nicki had to say to Meg in response. We got to do a diss compare right now. I didn't even know Coileray's father was a rapper. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. You got it?
Nah, you got it.
I do, but I want you to say it so we can compare. So I'm gonna send them. Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, why didn't that copyright?
All right.
So as soon as TayDZ, TayDZ is in right now. Tay, we need your help determining who had the better diss: Eminem to Benzino or Nicki Minaj to Meg Thee Stallion.
What else, Katie's? Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, yellow. Okay. Okay. What's the opposite of a Benzino? A giraffe. Go at his neck. How the F is that? How can you go at something he doesn't have? Also, arms so short he can't even touch his hands when they're above his head doing jumping jacks.
Well, I mean,
that was
I mean, that diss was okay.
It was
no,
okay.
Hold up.
It was okay.
Let's see. Later. Hold up.
Okay, so can I read the Nicki to Meg one now?
Yeah. Read that one again.
Okay. So this is what Nicki had to say to Meg for dissing her husband. Bad B, she like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. The B fell off. I said, get up on your good foot. And then on Instagram Live, she puts up her foot and she shows her audience.
The first one was better.
Oh, dag.
Her diss towards Meg Thee Stallion is to call her tall?
Well, she was trying to make fun of the fact that Tory Lanez shot her feet.
That's played out. Drake already did that.
I mean, don't you think it's a little bit cheap that Eminem is trying to take a shot at the way Benzino looks? Talking about he's short, he has no neck.
Yeah, I mean that's lame too, but
so you're saying
they're both they're both lame. But if you ask me which one was more lame, it's making fun of her. It's making fun of someone for getting shot by their boyfriend, for being tall, and then calling them Bigfoot. That's lame. Like, if I looked at B Mite and was just like, yo, you got hair and you tripped down the steps once. Ooh. I guess that's no, that's
okay. Not. Okay, well, here let me just let you hear the lyric that Meg came up with in her single. And Nicki was offended at this lyric. So that's why she dissed back. So this is what even got Nicki fired up. These H's don't be mad at Megan. These H's mad at Megan's law. I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all don't want me to start. And Megan's law is the federal law that requires law enforcement authorities to make information available to the public regarding registered sex offenders.
Nah, that was funny. Hold up. Wait.
That's perfect.
Wait. Okay, so another part of Eminem's diss to Benzino and Coil Ray. Shady man, you can't. Yes, I can. Well, I guess then I regret to inform you, hate to spoil the day, but this doesn't bring me joy to say. Guess that Coil Ray feet in the toilet. A.
And oh man, don't you got a retirement home to go to?
Shut up. Look, and I need to. Wait, hold up. We need to hear this directly from Eminem's mouth.
I don't even hear nothing from that old man's mouth. I'm so sick and tired of him starting beefs with people to stay relevant.
Wait, no, he doesn't start them though.
He don't got to respond.
He's 51 and Benzino is 58. You know, they're not old.
Oh, okay. So because last time he had a lame beef with Machine Gun Kelly, but I guess Machine Gun Kelly was so hurt by M's lame disses that he quit being a rapper. So congratulations, M. You punched down, I guess, at Machine Gun Kelly. M used to have cool beefs. Actually, no, never mind. I scratched that. M's never had a cool beef. Actually, none of
what? Hold up. What?
Name me a cool beef Eminem ever had.
M and Nick Cannon.
What? That sounds just like a corn fight.
Mariah Carey.
That was not cool. He beefed with a comedian and an R&B singer. What?
Triumph the Puppy. The puppet, my bad. The puppet.
You mean Triumph the friggin' Triumph the comedy dog?
Yes.
When he made that song, friggin' Like That.
Yeah.
He feuded with an R&B singer and his wife and a puppet.
I mean, okay, so I just want to take this opportunity to say that Meg mentioned Mariah Carey and her song Obsessed. She says, I feel like Mariah Carey got these people so obsessed. That's it. I can do the rest of it. My peach so famous might get managed by Kris Jenner next. Moi. He can't move on, can't let it go. Nose full of that Tina Snow. That's the whole bar.
I guess it's slightly clever. It's slightly clever. It's not. I don't know. I mean, it's better than whatever Nicki said. Which, by the way,
that's just one of the lyrics in her song. That's not to anybody.
Everlast.
B-Mike. He's never had a cool beef.
Yeah. Limp Bizkit.
What? Okay, Tay, you have to say who you think are good lyricists because you're really giving Eminem and Meg a lot of criticism. So what's your standard for good?
It's not that they are not good lyricists. It's that the beefs that they're in seem so lame. Because Nicki Minaj talking about Meg being shot in the foot is so played out. It's everyone and their mother made fun of Meg for getting shot by her boyfriend, which Shame on you, Nikki. That's kind of lame to make fun of Meg for being shot. I thought she was better than Drake, but I guess not. Um, you
They're in the
know,
same company. What do you expect?
they're not even in the same label no more. But you're right. You're right.
Really?
No, I'm pretty sure they've been both left Young Money, or
No.
at least I know Drake been left Young Money to make his own thing.
Mm.
But like, yeah, it's like I don't know. To me, a cool. I don't know. Look, I promise I'm young, but like beefs like Jay-Z and Nas were so much cooler than
No,
whatever
that
beef
was
now.
that
Cool
was a
beef.
good one.
Ether and oh my gosh, what did Jay-Z put out? I forgot the song that Jay-Z put out, but then Nas put out Ether. They were beefing over who was the king of New York after Biggie died. Like, that's a cool beef. You know, Ice
Um,
Cube. Ice
That is
Cube
a cool beef.
going after
Ice
all the
Cube.
members of NWA. Like, that's a cool
Yeah,
beef.
yeah. No Vaseline was fire.
Yeah, no
Okay, why
Vaseline.
didn't you guys tell me that Eminem beefed with Will Smith? I thought Will
Oh
Smith
yeah, that was
was the
Wait.
lame.
only.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that one.
That was lame
So
too.
at the 99
That-
MTV BMAs, Will Smith's acceptance speech for Best Male Video Award, he beat Eminem, and Eminem took that personally. Okay, so Will Smith said he didn't need to use profanity or threaten people to sell records. So in a song, Eminem responded,
I remember that. It was the real Slim Shady.
Yeah.
yeah, it was the real Slim Shady, and he said Will Smith don't gotta cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do, so F
Dude.
him, and F you too.
Yeah.
That
That actually was a funny
So
line.
funny.
That's a funny line. That was actually funny. I actually give M that one. That was actually funny. That was prime Eminem. And that was a funny line. As dumb as it was. I'll give him that.
I mean, it was so
Thank
simple. He was just like,
Well, I do.
I don't care.
Friggin' leave me alone.
Right.
On this blog list, his number one beef is listed as Christina Aguilera. I don't think you guys brought her up.
That was in the real Slim Shady too.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
The real
yeah.
Slim Shady, please shut up. It was a whole song for her.
But see, I'm not listening to
George
Eminem.
Bush.
He did beef with George Bush. Well, what rapper didn't beef with George Bush in the 2000s? For real. You know,
The George
but
Bush
like,
chief, was he the one who didn't count like thousands of mail-in ballots?
no. George Bush was the one where when Hurricane Katrina happened and FEMA didn't rescue all them people immediately, specifically the black people, Kanye went on TV next to Mike Myers, and in one of the funniest things in television history, while they're doing a telethon together, Kanye just says, George Bush doesn't care about black people. And the look on Mike
Yeah.
Myers' face was so absolutely, you could see he did not know what
That was prime Kanye. That was
That was
Kanye
prime.
when he still had it going on for real, you know?
exactly. That was prime Kanye because he was acting-
Moby.
huh?
M beef with Moby.
Oh yeah, that was the thing. And Joe Budden.
Yes.
Ooh, Joe Budden. No one's afraid of Joe Budden. He had one song, like
Insane Clown Posse.
he beefed with the Juggalos.
Yes.
Guys, it's so lame.
I guess his beefs are only good when he put it in an album, like when he responds in an album, because then it's kind of funny.
All his beefs are kind of lame in like a context of he's not. Most of the time, he's not really being serious. You know?
Exactly. That's what's
Like-
funny about him. That's what's great about him.
At least back in the day, that was what was great about him. But like, you know, they were still like dumb, you know. y'all remember when they were hyping up Drake versus Meek Mill, and then
Can we not? We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. And we don't
Ja Rule. Ja Rule.
Eminem beef with Ja Rule?
Yes.
That wasn't even the best Ja Rule beef. It was 50 Cent, and 50 Cent took that man off the face of the earth.
But look, see, 50 and 50 and Ja were beefing, and Ja wasn't happy that M signed his rival. The typical back and forth. The typical back and forth followed until Ja crossed the line by suggesting that M's then 7-year-old daughter Haley. You don't mention Haley. You don't mention her.
Only M can mention Haley.
Right. That's M's number one rule in songs. You do not mention my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I get.
He did
You
go
can,
out. He did the jaw the way. You're right. Yeah. But that was
you can. He's like, you can talk about me all you want. But don't bring my daughters into this.
That was part of the larger like Ja Rule and Murder Inc. versus 50 Cent and Aftermath. Well, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, and Aftermath beef. You know, in G Unit. Yeah. So like overall, you know, M was like one aspect of an entire larger beef. Also, mine say to go on to Nicki, by the way, all her beefs have been lame too. She never had a cool beef. All her beefs have either been like the best beef she ever had was with Lil Kim when she put out that one song and it was lame. And then Nicki put out like this 1 minute song. What was it called? Oh my gosh. I forgot the name of the song, but it was like a 1 minute diss track. And she was like, I gotta find it. I gotta remember it.
Oh,
basically, he was saying you ain't been relevant for like 30 years. Hop off me, you know. So,
was it called Black Friday? Lil Kim Black Friday, Nicki Minaj diss.
Yeah. Okay. Lil Kim put out Black Friday, I believe.
Did Nicki Minaj put out Hood Stars?
Oh man, I forget. It might be Hood Stars. I don't know. I know Nicki put out Tragedy. Nicki, hold up. Yeah, Tragedy.
It's called Tragedy.
Yeah. She said Pink Friday, Eminem 8 Mile. It must hurt to sell your album off PayPal. Especially when you in the game 15-20. You was hot when Shaq teamed up with Penny. Man, you was magic. I mean, look at you now, girl. You just tragic. You a tragedy. You a parody. Last name and first name Raggedy.
Okay.
These goofy bees is stupidity personified. Oh, it's stupidity personified.
Ayo Wayne, you want it Gully or the Gaza side, which is a reference to another thing. Yeah. So yeah, like that's the only cool thing she did in a diss. But every other diss is basically Nicki being, you know, jealous of like the younger woman in the hip hop game, and it's especially like with her and Meg and her and Cardi. It was kind of lame.
Okay. I found a list of all of Nicki's beefs. Cardi B,
lame. Actually, not just lame. It had
Meg is the number one beef. I feel like that was the most legitimate.
It wasn't even
like in terms of them throwing shots
that
at
beef
each
has
other.
had dire.
Like I feel like Cardi versus Nicki. What?
Just dire consequences for the standums of both women. Dire consequences. But sorry, be like.
I feel like they're really cute. I mean, I don't say cute, but I think they're really slick with how they diss each other in songs, though. You know, like they haven't released a full diss track, but it's just like one lyric, you know, a bar, I like it.
Remy
I think
Ma.
it's like tasty.
What?
People like you, and I'm gonna.
Remy Ma. She
I never really
Remy
listened
Ma.
to Remy. Is she number one as Nicki's best diss?
No.
Number 2.
No. Yeah.
Remy Ma for.
Next is Taylor Swift.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Wait, didn't she have a beef with Miley too?
Yes.
Why?
Hold up.
Why?
What happened? Oh wait, what did she do with Taylor Swift?
Okay. Let's see. It all started with a tweet. Swift and Minaj had a heated exchange on social media. On the social media site after the rapper spoke out about her lack of a nomination for Video of the Year at it's 2015 MTV Music Video Awards. Video Music Awards.
Tell Taylor to stay home from the VMAs, bro. She seemed to just rappers just seem to hate her when she go on the VMAs.
Next is Miley Cyrus.
Lame. That sounds lame.
Oh yes.
Mariah Carey.
Wait, I want to say the Miley Cyrus one. So it was in 2012. Miley posted a video on Twitter on Halloween sporting a yellow wig, matching tattoos, and butt pads to resemble Nicki Minaj. And Nicki once called Miley Purdue chicken.
She deserved that. Miley deserved that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, Nicki sound a little sensitive, but I understand.
I got this clip.
You got the clip.
I got this clip of Nicki responding to Miley at this award show.
Yes.
Now back to this bitch that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
Hey.
Oh,
We're all in this industry. We all do interviews, and we all know how they manipulate shit. Nicki, congratulations. And just because the VMAs have already started, doesn't mean that the voting is done.
Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy.
VMAs. Why we got a beef with the white people at the VMAs? Bro?
I'd rather it them than us. And togetherness. I'm rooting for everybody black.
Mariah Carey.
That sounds like it was lame. It's a beef with Mariah Carey. She's a singer.
They had a song together. That's another thing. Like the people Nicki beefs with, sometimes she has songs with. Like Up in My Face. It was Nicki and Mariah. And then she also did Motorsport with Cardi B and the Migos.
Like Nicki beats with any woman. Nicki beats with any woman, bro. I'm just convinced.
Fair Abraham.
She beef with a content creator.
Okay, if it's a blogger, I understand. Because some of those bloggers really take it to the head.
She's not a blogger
right now.
She's not a blogger. She's a content creator.
Oh, does she show explicit images of herself online?
Specifically, I think she used to be on Teen Mom. I think that's how she got famous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
okay.
Lil'
Kim.
Yeah, that's the one that started it all. That one was Lil' Kim's fault though. Lil' Kim was feeling that must have just sent Nicki into a different mode or something. Like the Lil' Kim beef set her on a path to just want to beef with everybody, especially other women, especially other like younger people, because maybe she felt like she wasn't welcomed into the hip hop community, like the wider hip hop community, with open arms by elder women rappers. So now she feels like she has to box other women rappers who are coming up. I don't know.
Demi Lovato.
Demi? I don't know.
It's lame. Lame. There's no way you need to be beefing with Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato beef with herself.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how many of these feuds were manufactured. Oh, sorry. My Wi-Fi slow.
Iggy Azalea.
See, everybody beef with Iggy though. Nobody likes Iggy.
Iggy got the life she wanted though. How many kids did she have with a black man? Like, she wanted to be a rapper. She got the body modification.
She's us. She's one of us.
She got the baby.
This is what it is.
She got the baby mama title.
Yeah.
Iggy did everything.
Exactly.
To do.
Man, that's all you
One
need.
child.
Meek Mill.
Nicki beef with Meek. Oh, didn't they used to date?
Yeah.
Oh, did she beef with Meek
No.
because of Safari? Back to defending her. These guys out here, she needs to pick better guys. Like, they need to hold them, they need to like box people together.
I swear,
not just sending Nicki out
the Drake Meek Mill beef started because Drake was simping for Nicki. So,
Drake is always simping for somebody. I feel like he's still bitter because
yeah, I think so too. I mean,
I need a Drake ASAP Rocky beef. Then that's what I need.
I would love that. I really feel like Drake has a lot of animosity that Rihanna had ASAP Rocky's babies instead of his. Like, I feel like he's thinking, man, I got this son Adonis by someone I don't even like. Rihanna could have been
Rihanna. It's none of them.
But hey, wait. Let's be honest. TayDZ, my brother. Wouldn't you be a little bitter if Rihanna didn't choose you too?
Look, bro. Life moves on. Okay.
Hey.
That's a good point.
But I'm just saying.
Also,
there should be a Drake Kenneth Petty beef then too.
Look, bro. Drake need to focus on taking care of his own kid before he focuses on trying to get another girl.
He was trying to hide his kid from the world. He was trying to scheme to neglect his son.
Drake and Pusha T was a fun beef because that beef had history. It had like sagas to it, and then Pusha T put out story of Adidon. That might have been the nastiest diss track I ever heard outside of No Vaseline and what was the Tupac with Hit 'Em Up?
Oh yes, Hit 'Em Up was.
Hit 'Em Up is one of the nastiest beef tracks because it's not even like a rap song. It's just Tupac basically promising he will carpet bomb New York City just to get the Biggie and Puff Daddy. It's so entertaining. He said F Bad Boy as a staff record label and as an organization.
That's why I F'd your wife, you fat F.
How you start off a song like that? He start off a song angry.
No, that was the best one. I'm not even gonna lie. That was the best one.
I won't even argue with that. If that's your opinion, I'm not gonna argue with it. Because he imagine someone just walked through the door.
No Vaseline was the second though.
No Vaseline was nasty because that man Ice Cube had vengeance on his mind. Oh my goodness. There's lyric. My favorite lyric on that song is a lyric I can't even repeat because it's a little racist, it's a little anti-Semitic, but that man.
Oh yeah. That one. Yeah.
Not like Jerry Heller. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, so here's a bar from Pusha T's Adidas, just to give some people some perspective. I'm only gonna read like 5 bars because the verse is long. Like, there's no break in this verse. Drug dealing aside, ghost writing aside, let's have a heart to heart about your pride. Even though you're multi, I see that your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the pie. Wait, let's examine why.
Oh yeah.
And
He called Drake a dead. He said he called him a deadbeat MF in that song. I said, "Hey, yo."
You know, a lot of
and he deserves more than an Adidas press run. That's real. Love that baby. Respect that girl. Adonis's mother is a porn star.
Yeah.
My goodness. Call him a monkey suit Dennis.
All I heard from that beef, I think it was on Pusha T's album. What was it, Red Dot or something like that? The song. It was on a Pusha T album.
I forget the names of his albums for real.
No, not the name of the album. The name of the song. Point Blank or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know, but Pusha, yeah. Pusha pushed his wig back with that one.
And
guys,
sorry. Let me say one last thing, because I do want to just bring up my favorite diss line of all time, because every line that's been said so far, whether even with, you know, some have been great, some have been lame, but when Dr. Dre and Eazy-E had a beef, and Dr. Dre was put out a Dre Day to diss Eazy-E, and Dre Day I thought was fire. But see, what we didn't know was also any song that Dre was putting out, I believe it was like something, because like E took them to court or whatever, and basically he had to pay Dre had to pay E money off of every song he was putting out. I forgot. I think it's because he was still owed money from, you know, NWA stuff. It was something like that. I gotta look it up. But basically, Dre owed Eazy-E money. So when he put out Dre Day was giving E money. So when Eazy-E put out Real MF&Gs, you know, one of my favorite lines, homeboy as Eazy-E, hey E, I heard they fade you on Dre Day. Eazy-E says, well, Dre Day only meant Eazy's payday. I was like, there's no way you win that beef after that, because any diss track you put out on that man is about to pay him. You can't even talk about him no more. Imagine. Imagine if your biggest hater, every time your biggest hater brought your name up, you got $1. Like, come on.
You know, hold up. Here's one they didn't list. Eminem and Michael Jackson.
You know, get me off this show.
what? Okay, guys, to the end of our show. We're coming to the end of our time, and we had a lot of fun with this diss track topic. So on the next one, we definitely have to try to do a topic of disses with our slam.
I come with the heat. I come with the heat. Y'all already know.
I thought your segment was a freezer, B-Mike. What heat?
Whoa. Nah, I'm talking about in my poems. I come with the heat.
Don't melt the freezer, B-Mike.
You come with the heat. Oh snap! Well, let's see about coming back next week with some hot diss poems. I'm gonna have to put a positive spin on it. You can't make it
Kill 'em
positive.
with kindness.
You can't make a diss positive.
Nah, it's
You gotta be southern.
Oh, kill him with kindness. Yeah,
it's all that. It's all about that click clack.
See, y'all so close. Y'all so close to the north. It's like, come on now. You gotta be southern with it. Kill them with kindness. You gotta be like.
It's all about that click clack.
See, okay.
All right, we gotta come with it next week. So tune in to Poetry Slam next Friday at 8 p.m. You were listening to
Your
Poetry
boy
Slam with
Napoleon
Bellz.
B. Mate.
And TayDZ, who says, fun fact, Prince wants beef with Rick James.
Good night, everybody.